This is the one that was like in black and white. Is it video? You didn't do a video for this one? Okay, I was.
do a video, but it wasn't black and white.
Oh. Like you was just in a booth or something?
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. Yeah, yeah, this is the same one I see. Yeah, because I remember that line and shit.
He's a fool. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier and shit.
So don't tell me to chill, cause I say what I feel like Kanye when he built this foundation for me to go and never yield. And now it's either get your cat killed or build a cat back if a cat for the pop pills, but that I do not feel. And I'm in the pain cause you're weak, just a recipe, she don't wanna be Lil B. See, I remember the dark times, willing to do anything to fatten your heart line. When life is a job, just running a part time, and it seems like love is more than a hard part.
You gonna give that to me? You giving that to me?
Motorsport that I can't afford. Cop the Ford, save up for import. Y'all my sons, must pay child support. Suck at sports, kicked off all the courts.
What brings the instrument in?
Sharing like, thanks for the support.
Let's go.
Alright. Bring it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we back on?
Back on.
Back on.
Funky Cafe.
Funky Cafe.
Yeah.
Samar
Good.
Savage with the Motorsport remix. He's great at the remixes too. I enjoy all of them.
Thank you very much.
Very talented. I must say, very talented.
And then you produced that beat too, right?
Yeah, I had flipped the beat. The reason I actually do remixes to certain beats like that, like these super trappy modern age beats, is because I want to prove to people like you can still rap on them. You don't gotta like although everybody that was on that song did actually kill it, like you can still rap like how you want to rap or rap some dope lyrical content on new age beat is still nothing. It's just a tempo.
True. And I mean, what's some of the other inspirations, or what are some of your favorite songs of your own that you want people to check out?
×2, not even for the bars, but I'm just like really proud of that beat. It's one of my favorite things I ever produced.
Okay.
What
about for the bars? What you say is your most lyrical joint?
My most lyrical joint? Probably Lady Eleanor. I had this song from like 2 mixtapes ago. Yeah.
Is that on your SoundCloud?
Yeah, it's somewhere down if you scroll far enough, like somewhere down there. But Lady Eleanor, that was my first time, like, I mean, not my first time, but like, I still went super hard on trying to write a full story that actually made sense. And it's kind of, it just spiritually made sense. I know you've heard the name Lady Eleanor before, right? The countless remixes of that song throughout time, has many great artists that touched it. So I felt like let me make my own rendition of it. I made a beat to it. It kind of sounded like some old like Dipset type beat, you know. But when I was writing it and stuff, I was like, yo, so many people have touched this song, and yet the song just keeps going on to somebody else. Right. So that's what the song is about. Like,
and give your SoundCloud again. Give your SoundCloud again.
My bad. It's soundcloud.com/Samad Savage. That's SAMADSAVAGE.
And you can check out all your joints right there.
Oh yeah.
All right. But go ahead. What you about to say? You was about to use.
Yeah. Sorry. The song is pretty much about the sample, but also about a girl, about how I'm trying so hard to chase this moment in music, yet it's going to get away from me and go on to somebody else whenever it wants. True.
Now let's go into something, man. Like, you know, we touched on trolling. That's a whole different topic for what we about to talk about right now.
Cool.
Okay, but you know, we got that out the way. Now the racism joint, the no racism joint.
I'm not racist.
The Am I Racist joint.
Yeah.
Explain
you saw
this.
My version?
I didn't see. I saw you talking about it. So maybe we can like have you say some of the lyrics or something like that. Then we could get the full picture. But just say what the situation was, like you explained it on the YouTube video.
Really, really deep. So, what happened was...
Let's start off with the reference of what everybody
Yeah,
knows.
there's a song by Joyner Lucas that came out called I'm Not Racist, where pretty much this racist white guy talks about all of the things that he dislikes about black people, and then the black guy talks about how he wouldn't be able to understand black people in the first place, and has some hateful speech in it, but nowhere near as hateful as the first guy. So, I figure race is, although it's a relevant topic, it's becoming an old tired topic, and it's not really doing anything, but I do thank Joyner Lucas for opening up room for conversation. So I decided to do it with a white conservative Christian with a Middle Eastern Muslim. So what happens is the white dude starts off with, I'm not racist, I love everyone but Islamics, and something about 9/11 and bombed it. I forgot exactly the whole lyrics because I haven't watched it a while myself. It's kind of hurtful that it was taken down, but anyway. So they go back and forth, but the Muslim, the story is super deep for the simple fact that they can relate to each other, because he's talking about how Islam is the reason that 9/11 happened, when obviously it wasn't. There's a lot of behind the scenes things going on and whatnot. But he explains that he lost his wife and his daughter in 9/11. So that it affected every American, and that this Muslim is American too. So you need to figure out who your real enemy is and not base it off of a whole religion. The Muslim talks about a lot of different things that go on in the country. He talks about the fact how there's so much hate going towards Muslims, but how come there's not a KKK ban or a neo-Nazi ban or anything like that? It's just, it gets deep in that perspective. And so after I released it, it got to darn near
So I mean, but go back. I mean, stay right there. I mean, you was like, then you actually took that and then you shot it with who shot that?
Oh yeah, my boy Lump Shadow shot the video with me. Once again, another director where if you tell him your vision, he'll make it happen. So
then y'all shot the video.
Yeah. Oh, and at the end of the video, sorry, I feel like this is the deepest part, because they're both two people who believe in God, just in a different way. He even explains that Muslims believe in Jesus too, just in a different way. So at the end of the video, they're praying together. One on his knees, like a Muslim would be, like pretty much sitting down with his finger out, and the other one, like a Christian would be, on his knees, like more upward with his hands together. And I have a quote at the end at the end from myself that says, like, we need to, like, not look at our differences anymore, because, like, the only answer to all of our questions is love. So it got to 50,000 views or 47,000 views. And
you shot it and then you uploaded it to YouTube.
Yup, popularity going crazy. People really loved it. Some people really hated it. But I expected all of those opinions. I was fine with that. Then YouTube took it down for hate speech, which was very irritating, because the first I'm Not Racist had a white dude literally yelling nigger, literally saying, I understand why the cops shoot you. Like, all of that is cool. But
They never took that one down?
They never took that one down at all. That one's sitting today with probably like 30 mil now.
Wow.
Yeah. So they took mine down, and I uploaded it on Facebook and said, you know what? If anybody wants to see it still, you can go there. This is a L, but I'm gonna still continue and do my thing. You know? But the deeper thing about it is, I was on YouTube about a month and a half ago, right before I went to South by South, watching battle raps late night. And you know how YouTube commercials pop up in the middle of the video if the video is long enough. So it's this video of this woman who looks of Middle Eastern descent completely bashing Islam. Like, you could tell she's reading off of a teleprompter, saying a bunch of different things, saying like, it is a very evil group and you shouldn't trust them and da. Like, obviously she was a
and they allowed that to be.
Yeah, and they allowed that to be a paid ad commercial on there, and that's totally fine. But my video had to be taken down, and Joyner Lucas' video didn't take it. I'm not saying that I want that to get taken down or anything, but I'm just saying that just doesn't make any sense, and they put up so much negative content, but it's starting to become a point where you look at YouTube like, are they biased? I'm starting to feel like it might be like they're biased.
But what you think what do you think the bias is coming from the religion aspect, or
Intentionally.
or just because it's Muslim, or just because it's Muslim.
Next to Muslims and next to Mexicans and black people, Muslims are like probably the most hated in America. To be honest with you.
But don't you? But at the same time, do you think it could have maybe been like the Christians that got mad at that?
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got mad at what you were saying. You did.
There's so many things that could have happened. This is the reason I don't hold a grudge about it, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm most of my anchors at YouTube, but I'm also like, although it wasn't taken down for copyright, before I dropped it, I sent the audio of the song to Joyner Lucas's manager, and I asked like, "Yo, I hope you guys are okay with this. You know, I'm not asking for permission to post it, but I'm asking for you guys support, because I really respected what y'all did, and I'm a big fan of what y'all did, and I appreciate that. It was really good for the culture. This is my version and my spin on it, trying to stick up for Muslim Americans." The manager said that I should be ashamed of myself, that I'm evil to not put it out, that I should quit rapping. Like the most like hateful email that I've gotten to this far. And
like, what you think
mad.
that was? What you think that was about?
I don't know what that was about. At first I was like mad, but then a couple people said like maybe it was good enough for them to hate on it that much. Because I was rocking with the idea. I already know that Joyner Lucas got something against Logic because he felt like he stole from him. I would never steal from Joyner Lucas. I would say I look up to him, but he's a little too new of an artist for me to say that. But I highly, highly respect him. I love his last album. But anyway, it's just so crazy how like it started doing so good and then it was down out of nowhere. Do I think that was the manager's fault? No. Honestly, realistically, I don't know how much power they have. I don't know if they got that much power. But on the other end, do I respect him for what he said about it? After the fact, I released it, and it was mostly positive comments on how this is what the world needs. I can't respect what he said to me on that level, and I hope that his manager only represents Joyner Lucas business wise and not personality wise, because that's kind of messed up. I expect more out of an MC. That's all.
I didn't even know you had to go through all that. I know I realized the video was taken down, but you know, it happens to the greatest of them. So that's in a weird way like a fucking compliment. You know what I'm saying? A weird way.
Or something that you like that's a stripe right there that you got to go through.
My shit's so dope. YouTube had to manipulate it. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I mean, also too though, like that just brings up another point though, that like, you know, in that same song you was talking a little bit, like you mentioned Trump or something like that. You be keeping abreast of like politics and everything as well.
I always
like
keep it a buck about how I feel about Trump, just like everybody does, just like all of these popular celebrities do. I'm just saying, if my stuff is taken down and YouTube is really that PC about everything, that stuff should be taken down too. You know, and that's no hating or anything. Obviously, I feel like mine shouldn't have been taken down in the first place. I'm just saying, if my stuff were taken down for that reason.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, what formats are you using? What ones are you comfortable with? And which ones do you think are the best? Like, I mean, you got the SoundCloud, you got the YouTube, you messing with Facebook, Instagram.
I post everything that I have everywhere, because I don't really care about. I mean, I care about money, obviously, because I have to support my family. But what I mostly care about is things getting out there. Not in the sense of popularity. I just feel like I have something to say that's important that could change somebody's life or somebody's mind. So I try to push that in any and every direction that I can.
But like, which ones do you think are the best formats that you know for this generation?
They pay their artists the most.
Do you think everybody?
No, Tidal does, and then after that, I think it's Spotify.
And then what? Like, do people have to pay for Spotify to sign up for the membership though?
Yeah.
And to listen.
People have to pay for all them things other than SoundCloud.
All right. So, do you think more people listening to that than SoundCloud?
Yes.
You think so?
I feel like.
Or you think it's other artists listening to Spotify?
I feel like almost everybody has a subscription to some kind of streaming service.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Netflix and chilling all night, baby. I'm just talking about, like, you know, as far as which ones do you think like can help artists the most? Like, what about iTunes and all that? You don't.
I got my stuff on iTunes too.
But what do you feel like? Is iTunes working for you, or do you?
I got my. I mean, as far as like being paid in like listens, I got most of my money
from Spotify. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
I've seen the most success for myself.
But everybody has a SoundCloud in that too, right?
Yeah.
Now, you think people, that's still a good idea, obviously, to put your same thing there. Now, how does that work though? Aren't these formats competing against each other? Like, why are people going to be paying to listen to you on Spotify if they can listen to you on SoundCloud or watch the YouTube video? And then technically, if you get enough YouTube views, then
you can get a little pay. But no, that's the reason I put it everywhere. It's like, it's kind of like somebody saying, "Can I have some money?" You're gonna give them whatever money you possibly can if you really care to do that. If you don't want to give them money, but you want to support them somehow, SoundCloud. If you want to give them a little bit of money, Spotify or Apple Music. If you want to really give that person a bag, Tidal. So yeah, that's. I feel like it's all about the level of support that you want to be on.
And then as far as like social media and that, what are you using right now? Are you having on Instagram? Or are you doing like Twitch or whatever the hell?
Nah, I'm
Periscope or yeah. So, but you ain't messing with Facebook no more. That's for old people.
It's just weird, man.
Is it for old people? Keep it real, man.
I love Facebook. I really do, because that's where people connect the most. It's more family-like on Facebook, regardless of if you're friends with your family or not. But I have a Facebook page that has 2,000 likes, but the page likes to actual likes on the post ratio is way off to the point where it just makes me not. I feel like I'm going to promote here, but how hard am I going to promote on this page if I know people aren't engaging? People are engaging more on Snapchat and Instagram, so that's where I stay at.
So I'm saying, like on Snapchat, can you keep those?
I was saying that.
Can you keep those like
You can't keep a post up, but you can keep it saved in your library and repost it as much as you want.
Yeah, but
that's to me that's the reason I don't really like Snapchat though. Snapchat
gone,
is cool. But it's like, to me, it's a really in the moment.
More personal one though. You could
it's too in the moment.
Ship it off.
To me, it's too in the moment.
They have to click your thing if they want to see it. They're like you won't just see it while scrolling. Like
that's why Instagram created Instagram stories. I feel like that was the best move Instagram ever made.
That's what Snap is dying though. So
it's an outlet for me, where it's though. I
Vine
can
music.
record a video and let it go.
Because you ain't even on.
Oh yeah.
It's a humble conversation though.
Yeah.
No. You gotta pull up.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Nah, I mean, I feel what he was saying too. He was talking about how it's another way to put yourself out there. And what I like about Instagram the most though, which they started, if you connected to a business page on Facebook, all you have to do when you're on somebody's story is swipe up, and it will go to that link.
Now, are you paying? Like, are you willing to spend it? No, but I mean, are you willing to spend money to promote yourself? Like, are you trying to get out there and promote?
But that was done on Facebook before. It's not that new, but it's on Instagram too. But I'm talking about not paid promotion. If you're connected to a Facebook page, a Facebook business page, like the Samad Savage page on Facebook to the Samad Savage Instagram account, I have certain options to do certain things that other pages can't do. I can put call, email, or book in my on my page when people go to my page in my story. If I post something, it'll literally pop up saying swipe up to see more, and that's not paid promotion. That's for any of my fans that's there already. It's more about access, because I didn't like when people were sending me SoundCloud links on Instagram in my DMs and I had to copy and paste that into Safari, and then it says, do you want to open the SoundCloud app? And I'm like, yes, I want to open the SoundCloud app. I wish I could have went there in the first place. Like, I want to make it easier for everybody.
Yeah, see, I mean, and the reason...
had a Kanye moment.
See, but the reason why I want to go over this, too, is because a lot of cats got to realize that they got to take all of these positions as your own promoter. As an artist nowadays, you're not going to necessarily get no A&R and all this type of thing to help you do your thing. You know what I mean? So that's you can't always get that.
As an artist, that sucks. It's so time.
But you got to do it. You know what I mean? Like
it's so time consuming.
But it's accessible too, though. Like social media and all that, it's much easier than it used to be.
You have to understand. Once you reach to a
it's like a competition.
You have a competition. You have to do it consistently. You have to take time out of your day to really post every day. Like, sometimes I don't even like using my phone, bro. You don't understand. I don't think I would have social media if it wasn't for music. Like, I hate posting, but I'll post like
the
7 times consistently in like 1 hour and then leave.
I say it's about how you go about it, because there's people who DM their links to their song to everybody on their following list. That is the weakest form of promotion.
Yeah, that's like, I'm not really listening. Because you can't listen to all that.
I mean, like, still, you know, everybody got their hustle, you know. So do that if you're doing that, you know. My way of promotion is to actually just be consistently dope in new ways that nobody's ever been dope before.
Right.
Most people who do remixes of songs don't switch up and mix up the beat and produce over it and show little squares showing you how they produce certain parts of the song. Like while doing that, so that was my way of being dope to make people come to that without tagging everybody in a remix. Like, you know, my way of being dope for the song OMG was to think of a concept, Kid and Play, a nice little club and whatnot, and put it out and have the music video color scheme be super colorful and whatnot to pique people's interest. And now the video's at about almost 3,000 views, and on SoundCloud it has over 17,000 plays. On Spotify it has about like 7,000 plays. Like, it's doing well because I put all of that effort into how I'm going to put something out. It's not about just constantly putting stuff out. I hate when people say that, because although it is somewhat about that to stay relevant, would you like to be relevantly clowned or relevantly dope?
While we there, why don't you give everybody your outlets?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. So we can wrap it up.
So once again, my name is Samad Savage. That's SAMAD SAVAGE. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I honestly would prefer you just Google my name, because everything is up there, and that helps a lot too.
Do your Googles.
Yeah, do your Googles. Get the computers puting. Once again, it's SAMAD SAVAGE, and I got a new project coming out soon called The Gray Area. Be on the lookout for that, and I hope to see everybody who's listening at the upcoming Clear concert at the Walmart Theater in Montclair, New Jersey. God bless.
Yeah, that's the Clear Kid, man. Thanks for coming through tonight, man.
Thank you, Samad, for coming through, big brother.
Got it.
All right, yo, and before we go into the last couple of tracks, I got my peoples here, Young Face and Shy U, and I just wanted to go on that last topic right quick. I want Face to tell us about that streaming service right quick. If you want to step over here right quick, you want to tell me about that streaming service that they got on Instagram Live.
Oh yeah, what's the name of it? Oh, you talking about the one?
The DJ thing. You was telling me about it. You was telling me about it.
Nice.
Like, it's like a radio show that you could do. Come up to the mic, man. Come up to the mic so we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I'm saying though, it's a online Instagram radio station, but all somebody got to do is just press, flush one person, and they stop your racket.
So hold on. They play your music on they play it on Instagram Live?
Music. They got people rating your music
as it's playing.
But one person could say it's garbage, or they don't like it, and they turn it off.
Do you think that's good? Do you think that's a good idea?
I don't think it's good. I think if you already judging it, you hit the side button. If you already on it, like, we rating these people, we giving them A's, B's, and D's. It shouldn't be if one person don't like your music, because everybody don't have the same agreements.
Yeah.
You feel me? At the end of the day, you got some people that want to listen to hard music. You got some people that want to relax. You feel me? And listen to something that they can relate to, or something that's a little laid back. I ain't that old. I'm 30. You feel me? But I don't want to listen to somebody shoot somebody every day. I don't want to listen to that. You feel me? Because that's getting me deeper into the hood. I'm trying to get out the hood, man. And it's a lot of young black men dying out here young. You know why? Because you got that nigga that's gonna walk up and say, Keisha? Yeah. I know Keisha. Well, shit, I'm her cousin. I don't like how you treating her, and she don't like it either. Well, shit, nigga, did you hear the whole story? She did some bullshit. I don't want to fuck with her. Or why you want to shoot me, nigga? God damn.
Let's go. Thank you, bro. What can I say? Funky Cafe. Thank you for the entertainment.
That's what it is.
Every other Wednesday from 7 to 9.
Whole turn.
Legendary Kurt Nice, DJ Sunset. We got Samad Savage. Thank you once again for coming. Representing for Jersey. I got nothing but faith in you, and I know some great things to come.
Amen. Peace,
Kurt?
Newark Radio Co-op, right here at the Gateway Plaza. Newark.fm.
Essex County.
Essex County in the building. Brick City, what's good?
You got a Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, leave me to that.
Nah, it's
Look.
Dope, bro.
It's what the fuck? Kurt Nice HHL. KURTNICE. If I can remember, I'm just making sure. KURTNICE. Yeah, you was there at the ATF days, baby.
Hey, y'all, I pulled one for the dude. My baby mother on child support.
Oh, yeah. Because you know how I used to go in about that shit.
I got custody. She gonna tell me today. Yeah, you can, on a school night. You put a stay at my house.
How do I check my shit again?
Over here, bro.
Where, right here?
Click that.
Yeah, Kurt Knight say HL, right?
Alright, bet.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone?
Just like that.
There we go.
I mean, I don't really. I mean, I be on here to talk, but I be on like I be on Twitter. Say we ain't talking about Twitter. Y'all, you don't fuck with Twitter, huh?
Twitter is like I rock with it.
I mean, maybe it's more political, but I don't know. Huh? You what?
I love. Yo,
I mean, that's what I be on. That's what I be on most of the time is Twitter.
Twitter's the new wave, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Twitter hasn't died yet. And that's because I feel like.
That's what well, first of all, I feel like Tumblr is the originator of all of this. And then Twitter comes.
But didn't Tumblr fall off?
no,
I mean, Tumblr ain't kind of fall off a little bit.
I haven't been there in like a year.
And Vine fell all the fucking way off.
Oh yeah, Vine ain't even available.
Right, that shit fell all the fucking way off.
That shit gonna come back.
No,
Man, yeah, it's like MySpace gonna come back too.
it's like
You heard that shit? You heard that shit?
I definitely wasn't on the internet at that
Yo,
time.
I'm in North.
I mean, barely.
CDs
You
on the street.
yeah, right? But that was at the store days.
Yeah,
That was the store days.
Indigo stupid ass.
I was
That
in a
was-
radio interview, but I'm about to dip out.
12 years ago.
Why?
That was 12 years ago.
Damn, you know,
Right?
Lil Wayne the 50 was the man back.
Right.
Nice meeting you.
okay?
Thank you.
For the
Thank you, bro. Thank you
18.
for coming.
Hey, let's
How
take
you?
a quick. Hold on, real quick.
Shaquille, let me turn that Ringo off.
Oh.
Nice, what's up, Nice? You just called me?
Kurt.
I'm at the radio station.
Kurt. Well, yeah, it's 4 minutes.
Huh?
You want to do it in here or you want to do it out there?
Oh, wherever.
I thought we was going to do our thing.
All right, come on. Alright, so show you.
Yeah, nobody died or anything like
Who
that.
got the cards?
My boy Tynell's girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
Oh, where you got to bounce? Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
What's the name of the station?
North Radio Co-op.
North Radio Co-op.
Come in the middle, bro.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Alright, ready? Alright. Okay, we got this. Hold on.
I'll take a picture.
Oh, he going to hit us with
You got more than one.
He going to hit us with the cannon.
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 That bulb was missing.
Is it like
Nah. Orange.
orange? Flash. Good looking.
Oh, that's okay. I'm about to post it on me. What? Actually, man got my Instagram.
Yeah, no, I followed up for you.
Oh, okay.
Done, yeah, I got the phone.
You know you got home safe.
Yo, yeah, of course,
Alright,
of
I
course.
really appreciate you.
Yo, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. And thank both of y'all for what y'all doing for the cause, man. It's definitely not going unappreciated. Yo,
Rick James, nigga. You see it on being straight, man.
no, for sure.
Y'all saying I like what you got going. You got a lot going, man.
Kurt, he used to be at the ATF.
Yes. He used to be at the
That shit is
ATF.
coming back to me.
Yeah, and y'all remember Young Face? He's got Young Face back then. He was survived back then. That was fucking 12 years ago, bro. That was 13. What year was that? Yeah, it was like 2005, 2006,
Nah, don't think
2006.
I mean, I get
When we
what
started, that's when we started fucking ATF, 2006. That was 12 years
Yeah, I was
ago.
like, yo, you really nice with it.
2018.
It's not.
Yeah, around 2006, that's when I quit my job. Oh, I got fired. It was pretty much a quit.
You got fired and shit.
He just stopped started showing up later.
You gonna give me a rose?
Peace.
So how did you come over here? How did y'all get over here?
I'm hungry.
Yo, how did you come up here? No. Outside. We gotta go outside the building.
I got my car down.
Oh, you got your car? You got
down the street.
Well, you going to fit? Yo, this me or what?
Yeah.
Oh, you need this one?
No, he's giving it to you.
No, I give it to you. As long as you play it tonight.
No. We about to. No, the show is till 9. The show is till 9.
Yeah.
Come on a better day.
Yeah. We'll set something up. We're gonna set something up.
Over?
Yeah.
Yeah, we about to.
I thought I was coming in to do something. Oh, y'all niggas is fucking up. And I'm one of the. That's like having Kevin Hart here before he made it. And y'all told that nigga no. You feel me? Now that nigga. Come on, man. Y'all gonna do this to me?
No, we coming back.
I got a lot of shit on my mind, man.
Yeah, evidently,
I'm about to drop some shit on you niggas, man.
Evidently, Keisha on your mind, evidently.
Look what happened. Look at that shit. Nigga. Oh, that shit would never happen if I was famous.
1 minute.
You want me to hold on to this? You want me to hold on to
I'm
this?
coming back to you. Gonna put it on the. Yeah, I thought y'all niggas said the shit don't happen till 9. Y'all got me bringing it together, man.
No, it's 7.
We was there, man.
7.
All right, well, let me act like I'm doing something. Fuck that for the gram, man.
Yeah, take
I'm
it.
coming here for nothing. Oh, I'm gonna do more than take pictures. I told everybody I was coming here at 8 o'clock. Shit, you know how I feel? Now, when I go home, they gonna be like, what happened? Such as at the radio station. You're lying, motherfucker.
Now you can show that you ain't. You was here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, this Young Face, man. Radio ready out this motherfucker. Rick James, bitch. You know, fuck you and your mama's couch, nigga. You know what, matter of fact, man? Fuck them hating niggas too, man. You know? Shit, I will pimp your motherfucking bitch.
Yeah.
But all that bitch had was a WIC check. Motherfucker, I can't do nothing with motherfucking $85 worth of motherfucking Similac, nigga. Word up. Fuck you and your mama's couch, nigga. Shout out to all my real